Hello, good afternoon, everyone who all are joining in and who may join later in the event today. I hope that you all are doing good, fine, happy, and healthy at wherever you're taking this session slash webinar on Quantiverse navigating the multiverse of data science and machine learning with Quantify. And I know that you're eager to learn through the session through our expert here. And for this, I would like to request Ms. Amrinda ma'am to kindly introduce us to our experts.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Amrinder Kaur, currently working as Assistant Professor at Lovely Professional University. Today, I take this opportunity to welcome our guest, Mr. Prakash Gupta, Manager, University Relations at Quantify, and Mr. Bhupinder Singh, Partner, University Relations at Quantify, to interact with us on Quantiverse, navigating the multiverse of data science and machine learning with Quantify. Mr. Prakash Gupta is an accomplished HR professional with 9 years in recruiting and talent acquisition. He has played a pivotal role in the enabling high growth organizations to meet their talent needs in a competitive market. With a background in engineering and MBA, Prakash brings a unique blend of technical and business acumen. Prakash's career began as an associate in talent acquisition at L&T, and he has since worked with 3 different organizations, consistently contributing to their talent strategies. Currently, he leads university relations at Quantify and also manages portfolios in employer branding, CSR, and internal communications. Prakash is passionate about guiding and empowering young individuals to achieve their goals in extraordinary market conditions, while also helping organizations fulfill their talent requirements in a very sophisticated manner. Bhupinder Singh is a dedicated and accomplished professional with a diverse skill set in early career recruitment, employer branding, and various technical platforms that enhance productivity. He is also an alumni of Lovely Professional University. Bhupinder has previously worked with 2 edtech companies before joining Quantify, and now he is an integral part of the campus recruitment and employer branding team. Managing campus engagement and a few projects like CSR is also in his bucket. He masterfully bridges the gap between business goals and the human potential. He is a dynamic and self-motivated professional with a proven record of generating and building fruitful relationships with stakeholders, clients, vendors, and the associations. So now I don't want to take much time. So I just want to hand over the session to Mr. Prakash and Mr. Bhupinder. Sir, hand over to you.
Thank you so much, Amrinder ma'am, for that kind introduction. Glad to meet you all again in another webinar. Excited to talk to students as well, right? I'll quickly introduce ourselves. Firstly, I'll go and then Bhupinder can also do his introduction. Right, so almost Amrinder ma'am covered a lot of stuff. So in short, for a personal side of it. I'm born and brought up in a place near to Hyderabad and spent about more than 10 years in Bangalore now, and have traveled good amount of cities, tier 1 and tier 2, as part of my inner city relations experience, right? Uh, Throughout my journey, I've been fortunate to help companies recruit talent from fresher level to 25 years, 30 years of experience folks. Right. So that is a kind of crisp introduction that I would like to present myself, and then I'll pass it on to Bhupinder. So.
Thank you so much. So if I have to introduce myself, so obviously I can't resist myself introducing about Quantify also, because in my personal and professional journey, Quantify has played a very crucial role. So if I talk about my career, so I have played multiple roles in Simply Learn and in another EduTrain. That's basically an Edu firm. So that's an edtech company. And while coming to Quantiphi, like I was the alumni of LPU, obviously, and then coming to Quantify and then seeking and gaining all the experiences regarding campus recruitment platforms, ATS platforms, and all these stuff. And obviously, seniors like Prakash like helped me a lot in, uh, you know, just to improve myself and as a professional also. So yeah, I think Prakash, we can start with the presentation.
Okay. Amrita, I hope we can go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Cool. So let's not talk about first or jump into what is this program is all about and all that stuff. Right. So what's more interesting is how you relate this course to your daily life. Right. To make it simple, let me narrate a story. So let's assume that no, we just gonna watch a movie which has a typical Indian movie have a dominating character and a negative shade character and all that stuff, right? But R is a very beautiful story where we have all of us coming us together and ensuring in solving what matters at Quantify, right? The key characters in this movie are going to be data science, machine learning, cloud, data management, and artificial intelligence. So these are the superpowers in our universe and come together to make a endless possibilities for our clients and business. Right. So data science has been discovering hidden insights, stood at the forefront to ensure the reception of the problems are being taken in the right way, while the cloud has been a platform where it can accommodate all the requirements from the data science in terms of infrastructure, in terms of scalability and all that stuff. Right. However, data science alone and cloud cannot go together. They would definitely need something called data management, right? Which comes as a guardian to our superheroes, data science and the cloud, and they'll be guided by data management throughout, right? And then is the artificial intelligence, which is the ultimate superpower, which is combining everything under one roof of what we are discussing today, right? So all of us come here together and try to identify the areas which are less traveled, which are less spoken, which are less touched as well, and ensure we have a greater possibilities in terms of solutions, in terms of applicability, in terms of learning aspects as well, right? So here is a journey of data, AI, cloud, machine learning, and we would like to invite you all for this program, or we wouldn't be liking it to call as a program. Rather, we would like to call it as a journey, a learning journey, which is an AI first digital transformation journey, right? So with that note, let's get into the more details of the program, which we try to give you as much as information as we can through this presentation. But please feel free to put in your questions, queries, be it students or parents who are is attending this webinar. Will be very happy to take it forward. And once again, I would like to emphasize the importance of a lovely professional university in this journey. And people like Amrinder ma'am, Sami sir have been really throughout helping us reach this program to the student community really well. All right, so we can go on to the next slide. All right, yeah, we can play this.
Microsoft just announced the death of every office worker. Yes, it's true. ChatGPT and artificial intelligence is
We exist in a world defined by newer problems and shifting paradigms, where every challenge is bigger and more complex than ever before.
We at Quantiphi believe in our ability to solve, adapt, and transform.
As we are a bunch of passionate problem solvers,
with a common goal of impacting lives and contributing to positive change in the world.
From AI-assisted decision-making and improving patient-centric care for healthcare providers,
to creating personalized learning experiences with researchers and educators,
to helping the public sector in progressing towards smart cities and smart governance,
to reimagining the traditional insurance process,
to powering quality and productivity for manufacturers,
to providing seamless blend of online and in-store experiences and impactful customer insights for retailers. We are solving what matters to you, day in, day out.
with our unique approach of combining applied AI and cutting-edge ML research,
data engineering practices, and cutting-edge cloud capabilities.
multiplied with a proven business acumen and raised to the power of passion.
we are devoting ourselves to solving the most complex challenges at the heart of your business.
As a trusted partner,
enabling you to transform and achieve breakthrough results at unprecedented speed.
Got a challenge?
let us solve it together.
Quantiphi, solving what matters.
All right, that was quick blunt film of Quantify that quickly summarizes in a video what we do for what we do as a business and what we do for our clients and what is involved in the technology and what is the reach of this technology in the respective industries. Right, quickly shifting the gears. So first, let's understand who we are, right? Who we are as a Quantify, and then we'll jump into the specifics of the program, because you should understand who you're going to work with or whom you're going to associate with, right? 10-year young organization, we still call it very young because the average workforce age is 23 years, 23 to maximum 24 years. Probably I might be looking old on the floor, except people like Bhupendra, right? It's a 10-year young organization. We have got 3,500 plus certified professionals, and wherein this is our actual headcount as well. And we have been growing year on year 2.5x in terms of headcount and in terms of revenues as well, right? Our global presence is in 5 different countries over the globe: US, UK, Canada, India, and Netherlands. Right, so we do have remote centers in UK as well, but this is where our major global headcount is present. Right, and within India, it's Mumbai, Bangalore, and we call it a satellite center, which is called a Trivandrum, which is in Kerala. Right, and coming to the expertise that we have, we are into custom AI conversation. Okay. Let me take a classification here. Although AI it looks to be a specialization, but there has been a tremendous evolvement in terms of AI as well as the world has started using AI. So that is where you see custom AI, conversational AI, document AI. All your chatbots are conversational AI. All your scanning of documents and data entry jobs, that is document AI. Just to give you an example, right? Those are the workloads and the industry. I don't think this slide is updated. I think we have catered more than 20 industries so far, right? So who are the people behind this ideation, behind this success story, right? So we are being driven by the vision of 4 founders: Asif Hassan, Raghu Hariharan, Ritesh Patel, and Vivek Kimani. It's kind of a long story, but I'll try to keep it in short. So all these four folks know each other while they've been working with their respective organizations before starting this beautiful company, Quantiphi. So all of them have come together, and before starting Quantify, they all have at least 20 years of experience backing them. Right, that is where it makes a difference between the other organizations and us, where we are able to envision the growth and able to sustain the growth as well, right? And we are also backed with two more powerful people in this society. Renuka Ramnath, one of the very influential person in terms of economic reforms, and one of the very early starters during the banking post the independence, right? And Yoran Das, he's an influencer. He's a tech influencer. He's a board member at Philips as well, and he's been contributing to the society in terms of what technology can impact in humans' lives. Right, so that's a little bit about the people behind the organization, and I'll quickly jump to the partnerships. Partnerships are one of our major uh, contribution towards the success story of Quantify. So all that you see, GCP, AWS, NVIDIA, TensorFlow, Looker, Snowflake, and then there are a couple of more, Tableau and all that stuff, right? So when we say partners, these are not our clients. We have clients, a different set. We use technology part of GCP, AWS, NVIDIA, and ensure the right solution is delivered to the client. So that is what a partnership model works with. Or to keep it simple, the end users or the companies using GCP or AWS will become our customers. We join hands with these partners to deliver the stuff, right? And quickly jumping to the funding and acquisition. So we got funding in the late 2019, and this was purely focused on market expansion and R&D. And the result of that is acquisition of Acreon, which is a healthcare organization based out of Canada, and which is done in 2022. The pure intention of acquiring a company like Acreon is to expand into the market so that we can deliver more and more clients, deliver to more and more clients. All right, we'll quickly move to the next one. All right. This is the quantified difference that we make, right? So we are in a space, or we are in a game where if we drop a ball, there are thousands and 10,000 other players to pick it up and just reach towards the goal, right? So what makes quantified difference in this game is these are the four pillars, four categories that we define ourselves, how we differentiate from other players. Niche data and end-to-end solutions, right? You must have seen custom AI, document AI in the previous slides. All that fall under ML AI capabilities, right? And we have I'm not sure how many organizations which are of 10 years have do spend on research, but being in a consulting mode. But we as an organization, we have a dedicated team, all formed by campus recruits similar to you, right? And this division is closely headed by one of our co-founder as well, right? Big data capabilities, platform capabilities, UI UX capabilities. We are one of the early advanced adoption player for platform capabilities. Just for your information, be it GCP or AWS, these are major players. We have been winning awards with them as well, right? Born in cloud era. Of late, every other company is trying to move towards the cloud because that is the way where the cost-effective delivery can be done and the flexibility can be taken care. But we, as an organization, are born in the cloud era. If you talk about machine learning, it all started in 2013, 2014. Before that, none of us know what is machine learning, right? Although it existed as a concept, but it had never took a shape in the business of involving machine learning models to simplify the solutions and all that stuff, right? I myself, who started my career in 2014, it was my research. I would like to share this my personal experience, right? So when I was asked to hire machine learning folks, we had two less because that skill never existed with anybody, right? So what we have done is we have called in experts, we have given trainings and consulting to the employees so that they are trained and they become masters. And now those batch which have got trained and all, they are heading divisions in different organizations as well, right? The beauty part of cloud is this flexible to scale. You might think of an Flipkart application, which the usage of the platform goes hundreds, 200 times high than a normal day when there's a big billion sale going on. So how is Flipkart able to sustain to that workload, or the traffic that coming towards their site? That is all through cloud because it is scalable. And the beauty of one more beauty of cloud is it's pay as you use. So Flipkart will not pay the whole days for the traffic of 50,000, 1 lakh customers. They'll only pay for those big billion days, how much ever they are utilizing for that duration. So that is flexible to scale, to give you a little more insight on that, right? The value proposition that we have, uh, maybe if I have to just read, I do not feel that that would be a right thing, but just to give you an understanding, we are also one of the pioneers in using applied AI. So what is applied AI? AI is something which is related to machine learning, data and all that stuff, but what is applied AI? So one of the organizations who have taken first mover advantage in terms of applying this AI to different use cases and different industries. Although the application of a concept is not new, but application of AI was done by one of the first movers like Quantify. So that is our strong value proposition. Last but not the least, people are our assets and profit is our outcome. So you will be able to see throughout the presentation how we are going to emphasize on growth, and while you're growing, how your merit driven financial is taken care. At the same time, while you're working for the company, while you're working for the customers, we are here to take care of yourself in terms of well-being and co-care and purpose that builds trust and belonging. The simple measure here is the campus folks who join us freshly out of college at least spends 4 to 5 years with us. So that is a quick example of how we take care, and that talks about what is the growth that they get, what is the financial support they get, and what is the well-being that we look at. Right? All right, let's move quick to the next one. All right, I think we can skip this. This is too much into tech stuff. All right. Okay. So while we are doing this excellent work and tremendous work, awards and accolades just followed us. Just to mention the Great Place to Work logo that you see on top left, we are hat trick. We have won this award for 3 times in a row, and not only that, winning GPTW badge has become a habit for us. And what has been so special about the recent achievements is we stood in top 40 companies in India, which is in the best health and wellness organizations of India, right? And also, not just that, we are on the top 100 companies in the IT and IT BPM sector. Right, so that quickly tells about how the work culture is, how the well-being is taken care of. Quantify. Right, the other business awards, fast company, fast growing organization. The first 3 awards that you see is all about partnerships, and Forrester, InsurTech, AWS, NEET. All these are recognitions of the work that we do day in and day out, right? I would strongly suggest you to just hop onto the website. You can read in detail about each and every award that we have been winning. All right, let's move to the next. Just give me 1 second. All right. Okay. I now invite my colleague Bhupinder to talk about the program. I hope I was able to give some insight about what is Quantify, and we'll also start taking the questions soon. Over to you, Bhupinder.
Thank you so much, Prakash. So till now, like we talked about Quantify, what we do, what we have achieved so far, right? So now let's talk about you. Let's talk about the program, what we are going to offer you, and what we have in the bucket, so that we can nourish and we can upskill your skills and your future. So now it's the first kind of degree of program. So basically, I'll not say like AI or ML is the future. It is the ongoing trend, right? And then if we talk about AI and analytics, these are the potential skills that you need to have to get a stable career for the next 30 years. And for this particular skills to nourish and to give you more insights and details of this, we are coming up with this particular program. So why this program? Firstly, immersive learning with the best industry leaders. So as Prakash talked about the like what Quantify do in AI and all. So if we talk about we are the leaders in AI, you will be learning from the leaders. Then talking about the certifications, you will get AWS, GCP, Looker and other certifications, right? We will be assisting you on all these stuff. You'll be getting a mentor, you'll be getting assisted to the technologies. Now you'll also get opportunity to work with AWS, GCP and Fortune 500 companies which we are currently working with. Now talking about the other things, like what if like you will join this program, how it is going to benefit you in terms of Quantify. So basically, once you will join this particular program, and then we have a program like in the upcoming slide I will talk to you about the process, like in the first, second and third and fourth year, how we are going to teach you or how we are going to train you on these skills. And once you'll be coming out of this program, you can join Quantify as an experienced folk. Now there are two situations. Now let's take an example that your friend is also passing out and you're also passing out, right? He's just a BTech CSC graduate and you are coming up with a 3 years of experience in AI. Who will make the difference? You are the one who are going to make the difference, right? And once you will be joining Quantify, you'll not be joining as a fresher. You'll be joining as an experienced candidate, right? Going to the next.
Bhupinder, I can't hear you.
Something.
I was not able to hear you. Is it only me?
No, sir. He was not audible.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're audible.
Yes.
Now you're audible.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I think like I have a network issue.
Yeah.
no problem.
Okay. Okay. So talking about the year-wise breakup and uh, the program that we created, the schedule your for this particular program. So coming up with the first year, okay, I'll just give you I'll give a summary view of the years, and then we'll go into in-depth key areas where we will be training you. So on the first year, obviously, like you will be getting your classroom uh, education and academics with the guest lectures. So Quantify will also in the first year will be getting the guest lectures from the Quantify's leader and the experts. And upcoming to the second year, that means in the third and the fourth year, you will be getting the trainings and the classes from LPU 20 hours a week, and then the rest 20 hours will be with the Quantify on certain projects. And coming to the third year, into the the fourth year, you have to come to the base location of Quantify, where you will be regularly connecting with your campus for the exams and other things, academic stuff. Parallelly, you will be working with Quantify for the projects. So now, for the second, third, and fourth year, you are getting, even in the first year also, you are getting in touch with Quantify from the start. So once you will be coming out from Quantify, you are not coming out as a fresher. You are coming out as a candidate who has experience in AI and ML and in the projects also, working with the Fortune 500 companies, right? Now coming to the key areas that you will get training on the first year, there will be guest lectures on basic programming, cloud computing, data management, and some basic engineering stuff, right? Followed by the second year, we'll be moving into specialization like framework engineer and machine learning. So Prakash already talked about machine learning and the uh, expertise of it from Quantify. Then learning data structure and machine learning, skill level training for framework and machine learning engineers. And obviously, like in framework engineer also, there are a lot of skills that you require. It's not just a particular set of skills. uh, in framework engineer, you need to get more about software development, data engineering, and other stuffs also. So we will be training you on these aspects too. Coming to the third year, this will be more for building your skills, specific skills. So it will be a role based allocated training, and you will be allocated with certain projects also, and with the certifications too. So you will be working on these parts. And on the fourth year, there will be so obviously, like once you will come to the fourth year, you have already experience of 3 years working with Quantify, right? So on the fourth year, you will also like leveling up to the, after 3 years, you'll be getting an option to join Quantify as well. And so you will be getting this salary equivalent to the, to a 3 years of experience candidate, not like a fresher, right? And we just don't want to bound you with certain limits or something. So it's not like a bond that you have to enroll in the program and then you have to join Quantify only. So on the fourth year, we will be giving you an option. If you want to go through your campus placements, then you can go ahead with it. And if you want to continue with Quantify, then obviously you can continue with us also. But I assure you, if you have gone through 3 years with Quantify, then definitely you're not going to look forward for any other company. So because as Prakash mentioned about all these benefits of Quantify, right? Okay. So just a second. Sorry.
Bhupinder, can I take this slide?
Sure, definitely.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you for the introduction of analytics degree that Quantify is offering in partnership with Lovely Professional University, right? So now just to add a couple of more pointers as well, folks, right? So this is a program which is designed in collaboration with between Quantify and LPU. So we both have come together, designed a curriculum which is more industry specific, where you can start learning the real time technologies and solving the real time challenges while being paid for it, right? So we, you see four pillars over here, and this is how we would like to present this program to you. The first 2 years is going to be in the campus, and the third and fourth years of your BTech is going to be in the one of the locations of either Bangalore or Mumbai, right? While you start working with us as an intern, you will be getting paid based on the contribution during the internship, because second year you'll not be completely interning with us, you'll partially interning with us, Third and fourth years, you will be full-time interns with us, along with the additional academic work as well. I saw a question in the chat. Will there be any overlap between the academic classes and Quantify's schedule? No, it is not, because this is a curriculum design collaboration between two. So we both know where your time goes and where you spend your time, right? So the first thing is your internship. While you are studying, will also be paying for your internship, right? Uh, it might vary from year to year, like second year, third year, and fourth year, you have different stipend, and fourth years, obviously, you'll be having the maximum stipend that you'll be getting, right? Bhupinder, I cannot see the bottom of the slide actually. Can you represent it? All right. So while as I was saying earlier as well, right? So this is a merit-driven organization. So that is the reason we pay during the internship or for all your third and fourth years as well. Along with that, when we expect you to move from your campus, that is Lovely Professional University in Pagwara, to one of the locations in Bangalore or Mumbai, we are going to help you out with a one-time relocation benefit as well, right? So the reason why we do all this is, as I mentioned earlier, we are a merit-driven organization, and we take care of all the performing rock stars at Quantify, right? Second, this is the reward program, and uh, this is for us. It's our responsibility, is what we consider it. We would like to award the top 5% of the batch with a financial support, right? Which might help in paying the fee, or which might be useful for any other purposes at your personal life. And please understand, this is not tied to the scholarship that LPU defines, or you write your exams for any scholarship. This is apart from that. Hence, we do not term it as scholarship. We term it as annual reward, right? And that if you are a rock star, you can get that reward for all the third and fourth years as well, right? So if you belong to that top 5% of the batch, you get it, right? Second important thing, all the certifications that you're seeing on the previous slides, 3,500 plus certifications, all of them are at free of cost for you. You are not going to pay even a single rupee. We, as an organization, since we onboard you, it's our responsibility. We take care of those certifications, correct? But everything comes with a clause. You will have to clear the certification at first attempt. That's the only ask that we have, right? Third pillar, joining the winning team. Bhupinder rightly said in the previous slide, right? Uh, get hired as a lateral candidate while your fellow batchmates or the same year passing out will join as a fresher. What this means is, we consider you as a person who is 3 years equivalent experience, be it in terms of package, be it in terms of designation, be it in terms of growth and other opportunities as well. So if I join as a fresher and Bhupender join as a okay, let me reframe it. If I join through a normal campus process, and let's say Bhupender had joined through the QID process, Bhupender is going to be 3 years ahead of me, although Bhupender and I have joined in the same year. So that is the difference that you will get. This is going to be a launch pad for you, or a kickstart for your career, right? And another most important thing, while we are doing all this, we don't want to bind you to any restrictions saying that, hey, you spend time with Quantify, we have invested in time. We don't, but all that is said, we are okay to let you sit for other placements as well, because we are sure that once you start working with Quantify, you'll understand, you'll get that belongingness of the culture and the people around you, right? So there's zero bond. You can happily go and if you want to give interview for a Swiggy, Zomato, Flipkart, Amazon, you're happy to do that. We don't mind, right? And the fourth one, which is also again a differentiator in these kind of programs with tie-ups with these institutes, right? Today, the benefits that Prakash or Bhupinder get as an employee, you all are going to get that if you just get enrolled to this program, be it healthcare, mental wellness, global mobility, upskilling and growth, be what not. Your insurance will be covered. Your mental wellness will be covered. We have a dedicated partnership with 1MG, Tata 1MG, which takes care of mental health for our employees. Right. So these are the kind of differentiators, or this slide quickly shows you a snippet of how your journey with Quantify along with LPU is going to take part. Right. So with this, I would like to conclude. And Bhupender, if you'd like to add anything, please feel free to add.
No, Prakash, I think like you covered everything very well. So I think like we are open to questions.
Okay. Okay. So for this, first of all, I would like to thank you again, Prakash sir, Bhupinder sir, for coming in, for giving in your time. And yes, I mean, sir, there are some questions, and I just want you to answer some of them. Why? Because students are pretty much confused as what
Sure.
this course, yeah. So as what this course is basically, and how they can join in. So I think the students are asking this question. So could you please elaborate it, maybe?
Yeah. So I'll take one by one question. Probably I'll take the first question as how to join this program. Is that right, ma'am? Is that
Yes,
the
yes.
question, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So admission process is completely handled by our experts, the LPU team, to whom you're talking to right now. Right. So the process will be through the LPU Nest. Once you enroll to this program, we will do a quick discussion. We don't want to call it as an interview as such, but it's a quick discussion on how you're going to shape out after this program. So one is LPU Nest, your exam, please correct me if I'm wrong. Through LPU Nest, students are expected to undergo an exam. It's basically eligibility test, to my
Yeah.
knowledge,
Yes, yes.
and followed by a quick 15 to 20 minutes of discussion. And just to keep you posted, we have been doing interviews for last 2 weeks as well, and we also have few selects in our bucket. All right, so that I think that answers the first question. Probably I can take the next question now.
Yeah, okay. So this question that came from Meher and says, ma'am, is it good to take specialization in second year BTech? So it's just a general question. I mean, it's not about the quantifier specific. I mean, you can just explain to the students what it is after the BTech and when they join the quantifier as well.
Yeah, so I would like to keep it this way. Since we are also talking about Quantiverse program, let me differentiate how this program differs to the students, right? So when we generally talk about the computer science program and all that stuff, the curriculum is designed by LPU team. Of course, they are experts. They've been in the education space for quite a amount of time. And in fact, even I was one of the aspirants for LPU. I didn't tell this to Amrindan ma'am till now, but I was also one of the aspirant to get into LPU back then when I was doing my engineering, right? When we talk about specialization, if you are referring to any specialization within computer science, uh, probably Quantiverse program is the best program for you because it is already specialized in AI, machine learning, right? But to answer generally, if you want to take any specialization, I don't know how it applies at LPU, but yes, it's always good to get specialized in one segment rather than doing a generic degree.
Okay, just in a moment, yeah. And sir, we have another question, and it says, is data visualization taught in this program? So would there be anything called data visualization?
All right. Again, Amrinder ma'am and we were discussing for the last 2 weeks uh, on this particular topic as well again, right? So we have an exhaustive program and curriculum design. Need not worry about that. Data visualization, and one more to answer, right? Data visualization is only one part of that curriculum. So to make you more comfortable, the Luca that you see as a partnership, that is a data visualization leader. So we partner with them. So one more interesting thing that I would like to tell here is, so when you work with an organization which is partnered with these organizations, you get to see and you get to learn the technology first rather than the other organizations right over there. Probably if I have to say, on an average, you'll be able to use that technology at least 4 to 6 months in advance. So data visualization is best thought by one of our partners, which is Luca and Tableau as well. Tableau, you're not able to see Tableau on the screen, but yeah.
Okay. And so we have a question from our registrant. So it is, okay, I think the name is not here. So it says, how can businesses ensure the successful implementation of data science and how do they grow from that?
Um, very insightful question. In fact, honestly, didn't expect this question from this group. This is something which we expect from probably somebody who's already passed out or somebody who's already working in the industry, right? So earlier, it used to be tough, which is right. It used to be tough to measure the success rate of any program or any implementation that we do, but we have tools owned by organizations themselves and also third party tools which are measuring the productivity, measuring the success, measuring the adoption, measuring the penetration into the industry as well. So we have all that set defined for sure. So key measures would be time that is spent, right? If you look at the time spent for you on the call centers has definitely come down because you have an IVR, you have a chat box, and all that stuff. So that is one time. Anybody, you and I will not be comfortable spending hours together or long hours on calls, right? So that is one of the example of how the time can be cut short. And number two, cost. When the time is cut, the cost is also coming down. So if these two, if the company is able to balance, that is the success secret or success mantra for any organization on this earth. I hope I was able to answer.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And sir, this last question is for all the students and all who would be aspiring to take this course. As what are those essential skills or qualifications are there? I mean, if there's any prerequisite for any student to come in the course, or they can learn all the things here in the university with Quantify.
Yeah. See, thank you for asking that question, ma'am. This course is an intense course, right? So when I say intense, I don't want to scare anybody, but to give you an example, you would be expected to spend more time compared to the rest of the batch because that is how your output is going to be, right? The time that you spend in academics and Quantify is going to be a superb combination which is going to take you heights and for which you will definitely need to spend time. So that is the time commitment that this course will expect and an attitude towards absolute learning. Bhupinder and I, we sit together, we brainstorm, we learn each day something new. So the moment that you enter into this course, you have tremendous amount of learning. So you should have hunger to learn. That is, these are the two things: commitment in terms of time and hunger towards learning. So these are the two things that we look for somebody who is aspiring to join this course.
Yes, and so we have our last question. So it's very interesting question. Does Quantify work for pollution and climate change through technology and AI?
Why not? If you had looked at our brand film, we are in the energy space as well. Please hop onto our YouTube channel. you'll be finding very interesting use cases how AI is going to, or AI has been doing a tremendous amount of job in controlling the climate change and or anticipating the climate change to ensure businesses are not taken effect due to that. And I'm not sure about the pollution. Honestly, I'm just being very transparent and honest here. But the climate change and impact of that climate change on businesses and how they plan their forecasting, that is what AI has been doing, and we are proud that we are part of it.
Okay, sir, thank you so much. And with this, I would like to request if all the participants, if you have any query, you can post in the Q&A box or chat box. And if not, then I think I would like to take permission from all the experts here. And before that, I would like to thank all of them for coming in, for joining in, and for giving your time, sir, ma'am, and for explaining us through the problems and the solutions, of course. And at last, I would want to say to all the participants, you can come in here in lovely professional university and join the course with the Quantify and learn and maybe get placed in whatever company you want to and be wherever you want to. And I think, sir, we're done with the questions. So with this, I would want to take your permission to end this webinar if you don't want to add anything, ma'am, sir.
Himanshi ma'am, I just want to add one thing. Just share the mobile number, that helpline number, admission helpline number once again. If anybody have any query related to the admission, so they can go with that, and the website also, so that if they are facing somebody asks the detail about what is the fees and all that, so they can go through with that. So at least share these two things.
Sure, ma'am. Also, with the number also, I'm going to be sharing a link. So basically through that link, you can simply, you can click simply on that link and you will be joining with our counselors here. So just give me a moment. Yeah, okay, wait. Okay, so I hope that link is visible to all. Now, this is the number where you can call and get connected to the counselors of Lovely Professional University and get your queries resolved if you have any. And there are several webinars also that are lined up. So you can just explore that also, and our site, of course. So I will be just giving our site name. Yeah, okay. So our site is lpu.in. I will be telling you also, I have posted in the chat box. So you can explore all these options. You can contact us. You can raise your queries and yeah, that's it. Explore the site and gain as much as knowledge you want to. So sir, ma'am, so can I wrap this webinar?
Thank you so much, ma'am. And looking forward to see most of the students in the interview process.
Yeah, definitely, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am, sir, for coming in. And thank you so much to all the participants, of course, for coming in and for being here for this long hour now. And all the questions that you've given are really, really appreciated. So with this, I take your leave and meet you soon in the next webinar. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy.